Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews presents a double review. T-99A and M1A2 Abrams from the brand LWCK. Never heard of them, never experienced them, so let's see if they're any good. So apparently it's called Lewan Brick, military series Lewan Brick. Let's open these up. Here are your pieces, and apparently this is a 2-in-1. You could build this here or that. I prefer this. And here is your mangled sticker sheet. And this one is a rare edition model. Now let's take a look at the M1A2.
A few moments later.
And here are the two tanks complete. So we'll go over what's included with the tanks, and then we'll do the review separately. So on the T-99A side, you have your instruction book, your T-99A, 3 minifigures, weapons and accessories, extra pieces, and your leftover sticker sheet for the alternate model, which you have 8 stickers on this. And then the M1A2, there's your instruction book, your tank, 3 minifigs, weapons and accessories. Sticker sheet wasn't much, but that's the leftover, all used. And your extra pieces. Yes, there are pieces for the alternate build we'll look at when I go through this tank. So starting with the instruction book, you have this rare edition model on there, and your T-99A, and then of course you have your alternate build. So pretty much the instructions are for the turret only, because the body of the tank is the same. So you have the build for the body of the tank, and then the 2 turrets, and here they are. And I will not be doing this alternate build, unfortunately. I'll just keep it at this. Anyhow, with the weapons and accessories taken out of here, there's what you have. You have, of course, have your firearm and your melee weapons, along with some accessories. You have like a binocular and walkie-talkie, grenade. Onto the minifigures. Printing is good, however, they themselves are not that great. There is back printing for the torso and legs, however, no printing on the side or side arms at all. These figures just feel like a little bit lower quality. Now the T-99 tank, or T-99A, looks really good in my opinion. Without the stickers, it looks so bland, so I'm glad the stickers give it life and just personality. It looks really good. There's a few stickers going over multiple bricks, but not many. Let's take a little more aerial view, and this tank looks really good. The stickers give a nice shine, and they don't feel cheap at all. Stickers actually feel like decent quality, because I had a problem with putting it on the brick and I messed up and I took it off without ripping the sticker. So pretty good stickers. So let's test out the functions. Can it roll? Really good. Rolls well. Turret, can you rotate? Yes. And the barrel came off. Barrel, can you... Let's try this again. Can the barrel go up? Yes. And... Okay, forget the barrel. What else can this tank do? You can open this compartment to reveal an interior. And you do have some nice stickers on here. And a chair. Unfortunately, there's not enough clearance for your minifig to go on here, so it doesn't work too well. On the back, you have these fuel containers, and of course, well, more like nuclear containers. They're radioactive. And see, there is this part here, if I remember correctly. You have an engine. And with effort, you can take it out. There is what's left. With the turret back on, you can pull this up. And the other hatch too. By the way, this does rotate. And there you go. You could put a couple minifigs on top of the turret. Looks nice. So we covered pretty much most of the functions. Now let's talk about the build. The build was pretty decent, pretty solid. What really got me was this part here. I like the building techniques on these. Very, very good. However, there is a flaw on this part here. You can see. If you look up here, this is a very horrible building technique. You can see that this is caving in and causing a lot of stress on the plastic because these sides are not parallel. They are squeezing in to join these two pieces together. So let's loosen it up. So the math is just plain wrong, and let me modify it with the extra pieces. Using these two pieces, I'm just gonna give it a little bit more slack. So I added those on this end here. Now the corner is at a 90-degree angle. There is a little unevenness here, but it's okay because now it looks better and I'm not worried about the plastic being bent. So that's it for the T-99A. Let's take a look at the Abrams. So for the Abrams with the instruction book, it's an M1A2. Here is your build that I did. And then of course you have your alternate model. Different turret, but the body's the same. And here's a turret of the alternate build. Here's a turret of the A model. So not sure what this is. This is an M1A1 Abrams. And M1A2, not sure. But again, I will not be doing this alternate build. Looks okay. Looks like there's only one hatch. I prefer two hatches. Plastic casing empty. And here are your weapons and accessories. You have more weapons than accessories here. You do have some knives, but no binoculars or walkie-talkie. So yeah, mostly weapons. 3 minifigures included, and the printing is good, even on the helmets. You have back printing on the torso and legs, however, no side printings. And just like I mentioned earlier, with these figures, they feel kind of cheap, and you can see here, like, it's just, the clutch is kind of weird. And here's your M1A2 Abrams. Looks really good. To me, the profile is a little bit high, should be a bit lower profile. There's one big flaw in here, and that is Abrams have 7 road wheels. This has only 6. So I wonder if there's a way for me to modify it with the pieces I have. Here's your back. You have your grill piece on there. Only a few stickers being used, so very minimal on this tank. And here's the top view. You have your smoke dispensers on top and your antennas, a couple of them. Barrel can actually go down in the press, and you can elevate. Yes. 360 turret, check. Tank rolls, check. Let's take off the turret and see what's inside, and you have an interior. You do have a chair to put your minifig, but your minifig will not fit, so take out the chair and your minifig can actually lay. There you go. You do have one more function here. You can pull these panels up and reveal your engine. With the turret back on, let's see if your minifigs can fit onto these hatches. And yes, this one can fit. However, on this side, apparently you cannot fit a minifig. So you just probably have to modify this. So I removed this round piece and now your minifig can fit. So before we conclude this review, we'll do one last thing. So this is my first time building with Lewan brick or LWCK brick, and $21 I believe, about 21 also average price, got it for that. So the brick quality isn't great, but it's not bad. It's a little bit better than okay. There is some shine to it, but then again, like here you can see slight inconsistencies with the color. And also too, the shiny here, whereas this is really dull and it looks like it's scratched. Other than that though, the bricks actually stick pretty good and no problems with Technic axles or pins. So you saw the tank treads roll pretty good. Minifigures though aren't that good, but the printing is. So all in all, do I think these tanks are worth it? For that price, $20 plus, yes, but especially the T-99A, it really looks awesome. It's a cool looking tank. The Abrams, I've seen better Abrams. Slubin does a pretty good Abrams, more accurate, has 7 rotor wheels. Even the Sembo Block one has 7 rotor wheels. This one is not as accurate, but it still looks pretty good for an Abrams. But the show stealer is the T-99A. So if you get that tank, go for it. That's all I gotta say. This Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.